Hello and welcome to the boss guide for the variant dungeon Sil'dihn Subterrane. Make sure to check out the route guide so you can get your exclusive mount, but first let's go over all the boss mechanics you're going to experience along the way. Geryon will be the first boss for each door. He does have two different variations for each door that will be determined before you enter into the fight with him. Go ahead and choose whichever you want for each route. He starts off his fight with his tank buster skill, Colossal Strike. The bleeding debuffering will also appear on the outer edge of the arena, so make sure you don't step in it. Exploding Catapult is his arena-wide damage skill. This will also drop barrels onto the arena with either a blue top or a red top. The blue top will do donut AoEs and the red will do circle AoEs, so make sure you're paying attention to the color you're standing by. Colossal Launch will flip the barrels and change the color. Colossal Slam is a cone-shaped attack in the direction Geryon is facing. During Colossal Charge, Geryon will create a Reinhardt shield that will be slanted in a direction. He will charge down the middle of the arena, knocking anything and anyone in his path in the direction indicated by the arrows in the yellow area of attack. Gigantomil is a cross-shaped attack that will rotate clockwise or counterclockwise. Colossal Swing is a massive half-arena attack in the direction Geryon faces. If you pulled the lever in the left door before reaching Geryon, he will cast Subterrane Shudder. Water will shoot into the map, knocking players back from the contact zone. If you did not pull the lever, Subterranean Shudder will instead form sludge circles around the arena. These debuff if walked into. Geryon will also cast Shockwave, which is an arena-wide knockback, pushing players east or west depending on which side they are on. If you turn the lever to the left in the middle door, the giant fans on the side of the map will start to spin. This will pull players towards the fans, so make sure you keep an eye on which barrel you'll be ending up next to once you get pulled. If you turn the lever to the right, he will summon a giant ball on the east and west sides of the arena. These will drop into the arena at the same time, so make sure you find yourself a safe spot to stand alongside the exploding barrels. In the right door, if a pipe bursts before getting to Geryon, he will turn 2 squares of the arena into debuff puddles, so stay on the safe side. If the pipe does not burst, 2 squares of the arena will explode, followed by the other 2. This cute little monster is going to be the second boss in the left door. Silkie will start off with Total Wash, the arena-wide damage skill. This will also create the debuffing around the outside of the arena. Squeaky Left or Right will start as a cone-shaped attack. Silkie will do a back and forth swipe inside that cone, and then it will get bigger, covering another cone's worth of area on either the left or the right side. Carpet Beater is Silkie's tank buster skill. Chilling Suds will turn Silkie's little tail puff to ice, followed by a cross-shaped attack. Bracing Suds will be a large AoE with a safe spot in Silkie's melee range. Slippery Soap is a short line attack. Silkie will combine this with either Chilling Suds or Bracing Suds, doing the cross shape or a large AoE where he lands. Fresh Puff summons little puffball brooms around the arena. Then Silkie will make his tail icy and cast his Squeaky Left or Right. Any brooms hit by Silkie during this will also freeze and do the same cross-shaped attack. Spot Remover summons debuff circles all around the arena. Dustbuster is a knockback. Immunity does work for it. If you open the barred door, Silkie will cast Eastern Ewers. Water cyclones will form and travel across the arena. If you went straight through the gate, Silkie will do Spot Remover and Wash Out. Same debuff puddles, but the waterfall is going to push you down the arena. If you did not teleport and left the cotton piles alone, Fresh Puff is going to form a line of brooms on one side. These will move across the arena doing circle AoEs. If you ran through all the cotton piles, dust piles will form around the arena, and as the brooms pass them, they will do circle AoEs. The Gladiator of Sil'dihn will be the second boss in the middle door. Flash of Steel is going to be his arena-wide damage. Sculptor's Passion is a line attack in the direction the Gladiator is facing. Mighty Smite is his tank buster. When he casts Rings of Might, there will be 3 colored rings on the ground and a gauge with the same colors. How filled the gauge is determines how large of a circle AoE the Gladiator will do. Immediately after, any area that was not in the initial circle AoE will become a danger zone, so don't just stand there after the first attack. Rush of Might is like the Ream version, except the Gladiator will dash and do a cleave attack instead. Again, he will do another cleave in the opposite direction. Wrath of Ruin will summon orbs around the arena. These will do 2 rounds of a checkerboard attack. Sundered Remains will form large circle AoEs circling the arena. These will explode in order of appearance. He also does Ring of Might during this, so watch out for that. If you interacted with the statue of Thal, Hateful Visage is going to summon 2 statues that will do line attacks while rotating. If you interacted with the statue of Null, instead the 2-faced statues will be dividing the arena into 4 squares. They will do line attacks, filling up 3 of the squares, so make sure you get yourself inside the safe square. If you did not teleport and pulled the left lever, 4 rocks will fall into the arena, each doing proximity damage. As the Gladiator casts Shattering Steel, 3 of these rocks are going to crack and glow. Stand yourself behind the non-cracked rock for safety. If you pulled the right lever, 4 updrafts will come through the grating. Make sure to stand in the draft with the green arrow to avoid the damage from Shattering Steel. Zealous Ga is going to be the second boss in the right door. Show of Strength is going to be his arena-wide damage. Fire Steel Fracture is a tank buster. This does line damage, so make sure you're not standing behind the tank. Cast Shadow will be 2 sets of cone attacks that will deal damage in the order they formed. Infern Brand will summon these horizontal scepters with these red lines. These deal damage and stun if walked inside. Infern Ward lengthens these red lines. Pure Fire is a circle AoE dropping onto the player. Infern Brand can also summon these fireballs around the arena. These do circle AoEs. If the fireballs are attached to the scepters, Ga will cast Cryptic Portal, which will swap the positions of the fireballs with the scepters. These can also rotate before swapping, so make sure you're paying attention to where the fireballs are going to end up. I also learned in my second run that players can also be teleported if they walk through the purple circles. If you chose Blessed Spark at the Foreboding Door, Ga will cast Infern Gale, which summons a scepter that will knock players back. If you chose Sacred Fire, Infern Brand will summon these fire plates that will enlarge and do lane attacks. These can also be teleported with Cryptic Portal and also rotated. If you chose the Right Lift, Infern Well will summon a scepter that will pull players towards it and do a circle AoE right after, so make sure you're not going to end up too close to it once pulled. If you unlock the secret pathway in the right door, the Thorne Knight will be the second boss this time. You only need to clear him once, so he has no variations. Cogwheel is his arena-wide damage. Blistering Blow is his tank buster. For Honor is a cleave attack in the direction Thorne is facing. Signal Flare will form 3 sets of large circles that will explode in the order they appear. Spring to Life will awaken mammoths and cannons on 2 sides of the arena. These will attack together, forming a checkerboard pattern. Blaze of Glory will summon 2 fireballs that each do a cross-shaped attack. Slash Burn consists of 2 different AoE attacks. The orange is a line attack and the blue is 2 cone-shaped attacks. If there are arrows around Thorne as he casts this, the positions of the AoEs will be swapped. He will combine and repeat these skills until you defeat him, and if you followed my route guide, then congratulations, you've finished all 12 routes and earned yourself your very own Silkie mount. Make sure to check out my other variant dungeon videos so you can get even more exclusive items. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one for some more fun.